certain that you're going to recall that lines that are perpendicular to each other are negative reciprocals of each other. Well, their slopes are negative reciprocals of each other. So we're starting out with line G, and we've been given the points for line G that it passes through. So we can find the slope of line G. All right, so let's do that first. Line G, remember the slope is equal to the change in y, delta y over delta x, which is equal to 7 minus negative 2 over 4 minus 3, which is equal to 9 over 1, which equals 9. Okay? Now, we know that line H, well, we don't know what the slope of line H is, do we? We know that it has to equal 4 minus 5, right? 4 minus 5, and we also know that it has to equal negative x minus 1. But how do we solve for x? Well, let me remind you that line H, if we know the slope of line G, which is 9 over 1, then we can be confident that the slope of line H would have to be negative 1/9. So let's just set this equal to negative 1/9. Okay? Now we can cross multiply and we're good to go. So when we cross multiply, and I'm going to put this negative, instead of putting it right here so that I don't use it twice accidentally, let's just put it right here. You see that? Because it means the same thing. That way there won't be any confusion. So 1 times this is negative x minus 1. Negative 9 times, well, technically it's negative 9 times negative 1. Do you see that all of this equals negative 1? So that's equal to 9. Now we can solve for x. We have plus 1. Now we have negative x is equal to 10. So x must be equal to negative 10. All right? That was not so bad once you had an attack plan, right?